everyone, and welcome to the Weekly Woo. So as I am filming this right now, we are in what we call a dark moon phase. We have a new moon in Capricorn on Tuesday evening here where I live, and it's going to be different wherever you are on the planet. In the period before a new moon, there is a great undertow where we are really being called to let go and release and go within and really think about what's working, what's not, what we need to change. It's a time of shedding. And I think of, the situation that we're in the country, and if you follow politics or whatever, just what we've all been through in this last year. This new moon is very much a place and time where we can make the resolutions that maybe we've been thinking about making since New Year's Eve, and then everything got really chaotic, and so we have this opportunity to reseed our intentions, to reseed our resolutions with this new moon. Now, the cards that I pulled for us today, our power animal is the black bear, our crystal is pearl, and our plant ally is golden poppy. So let's begin with black bear, because this Capricorn energy, this is the Capricorn new moon. The energy of this particular new moon is very mature. It is about taking everything we've learned from the pain, the grief, the disappointment of 2020, and aligning it with what we want next. But to be able to do that, we do have to embody what bear is all about. Bear hibernates, right? It goes in, it goes under, it stops, it rests. There's the sense of meditation, contemplation, and stillness. That is what these days leading to this new moon on Tuesday evening are really all about for us. I'm shooting this on Saturday. I want to try to get this to you guys early so you can really take advantage of this very deep, numinous energy. It's like a magnetic pull, a pulling you back inside to that simplicity of who you are, and pulling you into that connection to source and to your heart. Whatever we begin with this new moon on Tuesday has the potential to last for a long time, has the potential to last maybe the rest of your life. This could be a new relationship. This could be something that you are pursuing to, something you want to master, right? A new craft, a new hobby, a new skill, a new habit, a new pattern, a new lifestyle, a new belief system, right? This moon has long legs, right? And whatever you seed, it's going to have a lot of backbone. It's not to say that it's going to be easy necessarily, but the fulfillment that can come from it is rather profound. Now also, whatever you have left hanging from 2020, things unresolved, conflicts unresolved, issues that are niggling, that you need to take care of, now is the time to do that. In this next cycle that this new moon begins, it is a time to wrap it up. Like I said, Capricorn is all about adulting. It's about maturity. It's about a discernment that comes from being grounded and thoroughly in tune with what you value. Capricorn is the wise one, right? It's the crone. It's the wise old man within us. And that's where that archetype within you is where you want to be ask that part of yourself. What is it you want? What is it you want for this next phase, for the rest of our life? What is it? Bear says to you, there is something to protect. There is something that you will find when you return to meditation and rest. When you go to that place of meditation and rest, whatever it is that you need to nurture and protect, that's going to be very clear to you in that space of meditation and rest. I don't know about you guys. It's very difficult for me to give myself permission to rest. But this leads me to this. When we get into that resting place, then we can begin to dream. Meaning we open up to infinite spirit's inspiration when we get in that meditative state. That's why it's so important, because it's in that place that we connect with our true heart's desire. And if it's your true heart's desire, the universe will conspire to make it happen for you and with you. So this idea of golden poppy. So yes, poppy is the plant that creates opium. It is a symbol of that that altered state where we can access a deeper part of ourselves, the larger part of ourselves, our subconscious. Now, you don't have to have, plant medicine to do that, although a lot of people do. You can do that through meditation. You can do that through prayer. We literally alter our brain waves when we go into these states to then access something greater. Now, I also, as we have pearl here, which I was given an amazing gift this Christmas. Look at that pearl. Incredible. First, divine rebel, right, is the key words for this card. And the Ascended Master Kuan Yin is attached to pearl in this particular deck. I want to talk about what pearl is, first of all, though. This beautiful, beautiful material, right, is created because sand gets in the oyster. And it is so irritating to the oyster that it creates a chemical that coats the sand and then creates the beauty of the pearl. This is a symbol of your pain is your power. Your pain, your ability to radically accept pain. It's a part of life. Radically accept it, take it, love it, and turn it into a talisman of power, of empowerment, of strength. That is what pearl is all about. And indeed, 2020, we should all be wearing strings of pearl and bracelets and rings. The pain, right? Where is it? Are you accessing it so that you can receive its power? That's the question that pearl brings up. Now, Kuan Yin is the Bodhisattva, the female Buddha of compassion. And so this leads me to this next point, which is in all of this phase that we're all going through, these rapid changes, these huge ups and downs and the disappointments and just the radical shifts, are you having compassion for yourself? And are you having compassion for others, especially those who do not agree with you? And indeed, they may be the sand that's in your oyster shell, but they are also going to help you create the most beautiful part of yourself. So can you have compassion for those you feel oppose you? Can you have compassion for your antagonist, for your enemy? That is the key to finding the lesson in any sort of relationship strife, if in any sort of conflict. The pain, the conflict, it's there to point you to your power, to show you your power of endurance. And it takes a very powerful person to have compassion for people that they don't agree with, or people who are inflicting pain upon them or trying to inflict pain upon them. Now, Divine Rebel, let's go back to this dream card. These two together are pushing us this week towards dream bigger, outside the box. Don't just dream for what everybody says you should want. Really get deep within yourself and think about what you really want. Maybe you are done living in houses and you want to live on a bus, right? I have a client who's really moving towards that. What makes your heart sing? What makes you feel like that divine rebel, that your life is a living work of art? That's the potential we all have. That how we live from the moment we wake up, even while we're sleeping, like what is your relationship with your sleeping, with your dream life? You know, we sleep half of our existence. What's your relationship with that? Are you planting seeds in your subconscious before you go to bed at night? One of the things that I do is ask my subconscious, as I sleep tonight, please remove from me all hatred, all resentment, all anger, all worry, all fear. Remove it from me tonight as I sleep. What that usually ends up doing, when I remember to do this, is I will have very intense and active dreams. But that is the subconscious releasing and purging and doing exactly what I asked it to do. Our subconscious is really the de facto when it comes to creating the life that we want. You know, your conscious mind, you can do all the affirmations you want, but if your subconscious isn't on board, not a whole lot can change. So this week is a week to research, how can you shift your subconscious? Something I love to use is switch words. And I'll see if I can link here a video I did when this was called Seeking the Sacred Earth. I did a video on switch words, which are literally words that speak to the subconscious. And you repeat them or you write them, you chant them, whatever it is, you meditate on them to create an outcome that you want. So you guys, this week it's really clear as we move to this new moon, it is a time to really go within and to dream big. You know, what you seed in this new moon, like I said, it can really last and it can be very strong. This new moon is on a particular degree that calls in all of that energy of Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter being in the sign of Capricorn this, you know, all this time. And even though that they've moved on, this moon allows us to take all of that energy and now create something tangible. The new moon pushes it into like the matrix of your life. So it's a time to now ask yourself, what do I want for 2021? And what do I want for the next 20 years of my life? And what do I want for the rest of my life? Who do I want to be? What do I want to stand for? What are my values? Now, what's beautiful this week is right now as I'm recording this, there's this beautiful alignment between Mars and Venus. And this is how, you know, the masculine part of ourselves, the part that wants to drive and initiate, and the feminine part of ourselves, which wants to, you know, enjoy beauty and create harmony. These two parts of ourselves are in union, which means that as you dream for yourself, as you go in, meditate and really think about what it is you want, there's this alchemy happening within that we can really tap into this harmony between what we want and how we get what we want. They're in alignment right now, which is another part of why this new moon can be so auspicious. Mercury is very strong in this new moon as well, and this new moon has an intensity because it's aligned with Pluto. So Pluto is the truth teller, right? Tells it like it is. So it's important that you're honest with yourself about what you want, even if that means you have to let some things go to have it. So this time leading up to this new moon, it could be a couple of days of endings. So we end things to begin anew, and that's what this time period may result in. So I'm wishing you all an amazing week and an incredible new moon. Ask for what you want. Be the divine rebel, and think big, because that's the kind of energy that's behind this cosmic weather. Thank you all so much for viewing.